Jay. Is it?
Maybe not. No. I think this game is shit. On this game, yeah. Game is ass. Dude, what you expect me to say?
Hi, everyone. Greetings from TK Sports. Get ready for some NBA action.
No, okay.
With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. We've got the 2000s team and the 2010s team. And Stephen Curry with the foul.
Yeah.
That's his first foul.
Clearly,
Position there.
oh my God.
Oh man.
Iverson left side.
Walking out to the street right there. Yeah, ball, man.
Yeah, and shooters have to be cautious with how
Just like usually like on feet.
such a long
I need everybody to hear me.
those kinds of
See.
Now here's Curry. Ball's not loose.
He did it.
With it. He's picked up by James. 6 on the shot clock. From deep.
Right.
And Shaquille O'Neal pulls it down.
No one's watching this.
And here's the 2000s team. Iverson outside. Outside, Bryant. Over Harden. The kick out to LeBron. The second chance effort. Kobe, no good.
very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Pass to LeBron. Back to Curry. Here is Durant. Three-pointer. That one misses. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's LeBron. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Now, guys, that's just superior strength by James. Even when the defense roughs him up, he's more than capable of playing through them. It's amazing.
And so it's the 2010s team with it. It's a three-point game. Curry is inside. He's off on that one. Iverson with some nice D. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Outside Bryant. Gets that one to fall after missing his first two. 1 for 3 from the field.
Inside the paint, Bryant is just as much trouble. He's practically a sure thing from in close.
And out of bounds. The 2000s team will take it. Now James. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Kobe's shot is off. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the 2010s team. Nothing yet up on the scoreboard for them.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Kicks it out to Iverson. And Stolen by LeBron. An even 3-on-3 break. Outside, KD. James outside. From the arc. That's good, and it's KD with the assist.
You see there's a hesitation to close out too hard on LeBron. They don't want to see him get downhill, but that three-point shot is on point.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Curry attacking. Right side, Kevin Durant. Outside for Curry. Clock at 6. It's blocked by Shaq.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
Now here's Shaq. Scoreless thus far. Lays it up and makes it in.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
The three from LeBron sinks the three-pointer. LeBron's got 6 points.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Kicks it out to Iverson. The three from LeBron. Rebounded by Howard. A minute 42 left in the first. Here's Harden on the wing. Here's Curry. And he lays it straight in.
Stephen Curry, a 3-level scorer, gets a chippy right there.
Iverson outside. Stolen by Harden. And here's the fast break. Durant leading the way from deep three-point land. And the rebound goes to Duncan. The 2000s team with the ball. Here's O'Neal. Chalk up 2 there. O'Neal's got his second bucket.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
Now here's Harden. No one near James as he lets it go. Back to Howard. They double team Howard. Just 5 to shoot. Harden has a wide open look. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Bryant with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Got that bucket in no time at all. He's got 6.
On offense, the efficiency of Bryant is really something else. He always seems to have a different type of shot up his sleeve.
The drive by James. They get it back. Kicks it out to Harden. Outside Durant. Pass to LeBron. From deep. No good. Shot missing. No good on that one. And that concludes the first quarter of play. The 2000s team leads by 5. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. What do you think, guys, about the 2000s team here so far?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
Now here's James. And he slams it down right on top of him.
That is why the ticket price is what it is when LeBron is in town. Amazing dunk to finish the play.
Pass to Duncan. Back to Kobe. Top of the key. That's off. It's his 4th miss in 7 tries. Harden with it. Durant inside. KD on the wing. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Durant's got the game tied up here for the 2010s team. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Oh, here comes Curry all alone. Good! Curry so dangerous in transition. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the 2010s team.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
Here's Harden on the wing. Still without a basket. Here's James. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. That's on Shaq.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
And both free throws, good for James. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to LeBron. On the wing, Kobe. Clock at 4. Fader on the way. Rebounded by Howard.
You know, he made an easy shot so much harder, and it really cost him the bucket, guys.
And it's Allen Iverson with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And so it's the 2010s team with it. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Here's James. It's blocked by Duncan.
And setting the tone with that rejection, Duncan, the defensive anchor of this team.
Bryant looking it over. Kicks it out to Iverson. Pass to Shaq. Trying to get something going. And he lays it up and in. Shaq's got 6.
It's just hard guarding O'Neal in general, but when he's working in the pick and roll, it's almost impossible.
Wow, Curry automatic from deep.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
From deep, Iverson. They get it back. Bryant in the corner. Over Harden. Kobe gets the bucket. 8 points for him. And so it's the 2010s team with it. 3-point lead. Curry outside. The shot comes out. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Pass to Duncan. Curry with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. The wide open look for Durant. No good on the 3. And here is James. Here's Duncan. That's tipped. Outside, KD. It's good from about 19 feet. KD's got the lead up to 5 now for the 2010s team. And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Both teams deciding to change it up. 1:56 left in the first half. And here is McGrady. Wade left side. Here he goes. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Here's the 2010s team with the ball. They're on a 14-4 run right now. Top of the key, Rose. Bryant, high post. Wade outside. Puts up a deep three. Giannis grabs the miss. Davis with it. Wade picks him up. Outside, Kobe. Kobe diving in.
Lightning quick off the bounce. Bryant, one of the better athletes to ever play this game.
Outside, Pierce. Pass to Nowitzki. That one doesn't go. Good D by Giannis. Now McGrady. He's covered by Rose. Wade up top. Shot clock at 6. Double team on Wade. Back to Pierce. Jacks up a three. That doesn't go, and he's 0-1 from the field. And so Giannis will bring it up for the 2010s team. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game.
An excellent jump shot. Pierce doesn't need a lot of room to get that off.
Top of the key, Rose. Pierce with a rebound.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The 2010s team out in front as they end the second quarter with a massive 16-6 run. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And so it's the 2010s team with it. It's a 5-point game. Rose goes in. It's deflected. The kick out to Pierce. Pass to Nowitzki. Back to Pierce. Shoots over Leonard. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
A fadeaway, not a terrible idea, but he needs to make the game easier on himself. He's overcomplicating things.
Outside Rose. Outside for Davis. 6 to shoot. Comes up empty down low. Pierce feeling it out a bit. Pass to McGrady. Now here's Garnett. And stolen by Leonard. Davis in the corner. The kick out to Bryant. Over Nowitzki. Kobe, no good. And the foul call on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
To the middle. Here's McGrady. Off target from three-point range.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Gets it out to Bryant. A three-pointer off the mark. The 2000s team with the ball. Pass to McGrady. Nowitzki up top. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Leonard. And it's Nowitzki missing. Back to Antetokounmpo. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Nowitzki. And here's the 2000s team. They're scoreless since the first half. The kick out to Pierce. And stolen by Leonard. Davis looking for an opening. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Outside Rose. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tracy McGrady. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Leonard. Aggressive move inside from Kawhi.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
Well, you have to appreciate the defensive battle for sure. Both squads struggling on the offensive end. We call this grit and grind.
5 to shoot. Here's Garnett. And he makes good on his first shot of the game.
Just a knockdown shooter. Garnett so good with the ball in his hands.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. They get it again. And so it's Garnett who brings up the ball for the 2000s team. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Now, here is McGrady. Still yet to score. Back to Garnett. Over Giannis. Pass to Wade. Over Rose. Wade misses. And it's Antetokounmpo, top of the key. Leonard with no one around. Trains the three-pointer. Leonard's got the lead up to 8 now for the 2010s team. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
It's stolen by Rose.
Tracy McGrady. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
1:36 left in the third quarter. Rose with the ball. Picked up by Nowitzki. And it's Leonard missing.
Team foul. Tracy McGrady.
It's Pierce on the wing.
Second team foul.
It's Nowitzki on the wing. And it's Pierce in the corner. Just 5 on the clock. Misses off the right iron. Here's the 2010s team with the ball. Garnett outside. Back to Nowitzki. Lets it go from 11. And the rejection by Leonard. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Leonard. Outside, Pierce. Back to McGrady. Clock at 6. Wade outside. The three. A shot by McGrady, no good. Here's Kobe. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Bryant's got his second bucket of the game to go.
You gotta be right up on Kobe because he is ready to pull it at any moment.
This shot by Pierce will not go. There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside for Davis. To the wing right side. Rose gets a wide open look. And it's off from three-point range. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. The 2010s team out in front, leading by 10. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. That'll be a 5-second call.
He got a little ahead of himself there trying to pull the team even.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
And here's James outside. LeBron James on the wing. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. 4 on the clock. The rebound by Garnett. Here's Wade. And he uses the glass on the way. Wade's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the 2000s team. Left side Curry. LeBron outside. Outside for Curry. His three-pointers off the mark.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And that one's good. McGrady.
Like the size McGrady has inside. Fantastic at kind of angling his body there for the interior shot.
Now here's Curry. And Curry gets it to go inside.
And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
Here's McGrady. Lets the three fly. Pass to Pierce. For three. The shot by McGrady, no good. Enzo Harden will bring it up for the 2010s team. Kicks it out to Giannis. Offensive rebound. In the corner, it's James. For the three. Garnett grabs the board. And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. So both teams making some changes here. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team during the break. He was disappointed in the shot selection. He told them, stay patient, run the offense, make the extra pass. We don't have to make up the deficit all at once. We'll see if they start shooting a little better. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And it's Iverson missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And James picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. From deep, James. It's hauled in by LeBron. The 2000s team with the ball. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Kobe with it, and it's Howard picking him up. And the foul called on Kobe Bryant. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Now here's Curry. Pass to Howard. Anthony on the wing. Shot clock at 5. And here's Bryant for 3. Duncan grabs the rebound. And here's the 2000s team. Trailing here by 8. Kobe, that's good.
And nice set there, making it easy for Bryant. He had that lined up all the way.
Pass to LeBron. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Back to LeBron. The three. Duncan with the block. Here's Iverson. And Iverson throws it down.
He's a difference maker. Iverson with all the shots in his arsenal and ready to deliver.
Outside Curry. Back to Howard. Outside Bryant. Pass to Howard. Good work defensively by Kobe. Outside O'Neal. James in the first. That's in, coming off the assist from O'Neal. Now just a 1-point 2010s team lead. Here's Kobe. Oh, Bryant putting on a display.
Such body control from Bryant. Able to take some hits there on the way out.
Iverson outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Iverson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group. Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Pass to Bryant. There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
The motor of Bryant never stops, even inside where he goes right at the deep.
Good on both.
Well, consistency is so critical, especially in clutch moments. This guy has got that gene.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the 2010s team. They've led by as much as 10. Outside Bryant. Top of the key jumper, no good.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Here's O'Neal. Got it. A huge shot to tie it up.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Anthony up on top. Outside Curry. Anthony looking it over. Ooh, offline. And stolen by Bryant. Here's Howard. And he gets the
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now here's Bryant. Howard grabs the miss.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
The kick to Durant. 4-3. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Well, Durant looks close to automatic. I mean, he does not second guess or hesitate at all his shot selection.
Here's Iverson. And the ball travels out of bounds. Turnover.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
Here's Curry. Up top, Harden. Fires for three. Pass to Durant. Just 5 to shoot. Out to James. Fires the three. O'Neal pulls it in. Here's Iverson. James outside. And here's O'Neal. And there's a 3-second violation. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. On the wing, Harden. Offline with a three.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Back to Bryant. O'Neal inside. Banked it in off the glass.
This is where you let O'Neal eat. Actually feast. Feed him inside, and you'll get paid off for it.
Back to James. The kick to Durant. Fires the three. That won't go for him. Now 0 for 2.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And slam dunk by James.
An ultra competitor in everything he does. LeBron doesn't go up just for the simple layup. He wants to throw it down.
Pass to James. Left side Curry. Back to James. Shot clock at 5. There's the three. The rebound by Duncan. James, right side. Sinks that one from the post.
You know, at his size, it's a little easier for Duncan to read the floor and the defense and see where those openings are.
The kick out, Curry. No good with the triple. There's the triple. Howard grabs the miss. Outside Durant. Let's go with a three. The shot no good. James, right side. Here's O'Neal. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Because Shaquille O'Neal is so big and so athletic and so relentless, it's really hard to keep him off the glass.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. With the drive. Oh, they get a hand on it. And that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession. So it's the home team now. It's a 5-point game. Out to James. 6 to shoot. And here's Bryant outside. Nails it from 3.
From deep, inside, outside, all levels, Kobe can flat out get it done.
Back to James. On the wing, Bryant. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Can't hit from the elbow.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Pass to Davis.
2000 team foul. Tim Duncan. First personal foul. First team foul.
Up top, Bryant. Out to James. Releases. Bryant, no good. 1:24 left in the first quarter of the game. Inside. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Boy, an immovable, unstoppable force around the rim. You don't want to be on the receiving end of a Shaq attack.
And that one's good. James.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here he goes. And Davis with the block.
That infinite wingspan of Davis is on full display there.
Pass to Bryant. Now, here's James. And he banks in the layup. James has got 5.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Here's James. And here's Bryant outside. Pass to Iverson. 4 on the clock. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Rose outside. Kicks it out to Bryant. Outside Davis. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The 2010s team leading by 3. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, what I love is the tremendous belief in their bench. They were looking for points, and their reserves delivered.
And, you know, when the bench is playing such a big role early, that certainly allows the starters to stay fresh throughout the game.
Bryant with it. Out to James. Here's the 3. O'Neal pulls it in. To the inside. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Boy, that's a powerful throwdown by Duncan. He saw an opening there and took full advantage of it.
And James has got the ball here for the 2010s team. Antetokounmpo outside. 3-pointer, no good. Bryant, right side. To the middle. Down low. It's tipped. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From behind the arc. Sinks it from distance.
Kobe has such confidence. Feels like this guy can score whenever he wants to.
Bryant outside. Out to Rose. Fires from deep. The rebound by Duncan. exchange, right side. Pass to Iverson. Puts it up. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. James inside. Antetokounmpo outside.
You know, that's a nice little shot to have in your repertoire. Just a lovely touch on that little flop from Antetokounmpo.
Here's O'Neal, and the layup is good. O'Neal's got 8.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Rose right side. Bryant outside. The shot. Oh, he buries the 20-footer. Bryant's got his second basket of the game.
Kobe has such confidence. Feels like this guy can score whenever he wants to.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
Now, here is James. He's got 5. 3 on the clock. The shot is good, and the assist by Rose. Give him 8 points now.
He's become so comfortable from long range. That shot's now a weapon for LeBron.
Pass to Duncan. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. So both teams changing it up here. Leonard looking around. And here's Curry for 3. It's hauled in by Garnett. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Bryant outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Kicks it out to Bryant. Leonard up top. The 3. Oh, Leonard laces it in from distance.
Call getting rid of it in a hurry. Nice quick release that time.
Here's Garnett. Antetokounmpo covering. To the paint. Here's Pierce. Here's Nash. And the baseline jumper goes down.
Boy, the pure jumper of Nash. The ball looks so sweet coming off his fingertips.
Out to Leonard. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. These are his first free throws of the game. First one falls for him.
You know, when you talk Kawhi Leonard, you start with his defense, and I don't know if there's a better wing defender around. He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Here's Nash. Pass to Nowitzki. Lets it go from deep. It doesn't go for him.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Now, here's Howard. And here's Bryant outside. Doesn't go that time. Here's Wade. Still without a bucket. Here's Garnett. Guarded by Howard. Here's Nowitzki. Pass to Pierce. 5 to shoot. 18 feet out. Garnett, that's good.
You know, the mid-range J of Garnett is a thing of beauty. Textbook release from the big man.
Left side Curry. Now here is Howard. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Feed that big fella down low. That's where Howard does all of his damage.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Nash from the arc. He drops it from range. Nash has got 5 now. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Kicks it out to Bryant. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The 3 ball. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The 2000s team leading by 1. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Here's Curry. No points so far.
2000's team foul. Mark Nowitzki. Second personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the visiting team. They lead by 1. Here's Harden. And a foul call on the way out. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, you know, Harden will do that every chance he gets. He cleverly goes into the defender looking for the contact to draw the foul, and nobody does it better.
The visitors with the ball. Here's Nash. Pass to Wade. Clock at 6. Here's Nash. Over Curry. Nash misses. Outside Harden. Pass to Howard. And the shot goes down. About a minute played here in the second half. On the wing, Wade. Here's Nowitzki, guarded by Howard. Here's Wade. Ooh, Howard with a block.
Get that weak stuff out of here around Howard. Return to sender is what he stamped that one with.
Now Curry. No points yet. Outside for Harden. And the three-pointer goes.
Every opportunity he gets, Harden will take that. He's very efficient from range.
Here's Pierce. Pass to Wade. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Harden. Wade misses. Anthony feeling it out a bit. On the wing, Curry. Money! Stephen Curry, the three-point king.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. James outside. Bryant outside. Pass to McGrady. Shoots over Curry. Good on the 13-footer.
Yeah, McGrady inside is confident, using his outstanding length to get the shot he wants and to get it off.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Anthony outside. Leonard outside. James with a steal. On the wing, Bryant. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Anthony.
The size and skill McGrady brings to his position, really special. He's somebody you love to see play the game.
And so he makes both from the line. Rose outside. Left side, Harden. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Back to Rose. 5 on the clock. No good with a layup. Bryant with it, and Howard picks him up defensively. Pass to Duncan. Plenty of space. Rose grabs the board. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Outside Harden. From outside, off the mark.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Bryant, no good.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
Outside Harden. Leonard on the wing. Three-pointer. Rejected by James.
What timing by James on the denial. His hand is right there at the exact moment it needs to be.
Shot clock at 6. Outside for Harden. The three is up. Pure from three-point range. Harden's got 8 points.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Now here's Leonard. 5 points in the game. Harden misses. .125 left in the third quarter of the game. Leonard outside. Pass to Rose. Now Anthony. Leonard right side. Out to Anthony. Beyond the arc. Drops in the three. Anthony's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And here's O'Neal. Bryant outside. 44 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Pass to McGrady. James outside. Got a piece of it. Here's Duncan. And no good, trying to use the glass. And it's Anthony with the ball for the 2010s team. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. Harden from outside. Counted from distance. Harden's got 11 here in the quarter alone. Now here's Bryant. Takes the three. They get it again. Here's O'Neal. Ooh, Howard with a block.
And the buzzer beater is good. Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
James Harden, he's been the guy making things happen for the 2010s team. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. We'll be back in a moment. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. The visitors with the ball. They trail by 14. Bryant outside. Over Harden. Bryant, no good. For 3. Harden can't hit. Bryant outside. James outside. Physical play by LeBron inside.
Fighting through contact, not easy trying to corral LeBron when he's focused on scoring. Good luck with that.
Out to Rose. Pass to Leonard. From outside the arc. O'Neal pulls it in. Bryant outside. Here's McGrady. Lets the 3 fly. Buries it from 3.
Nice ball movement that time by Bryant, and I don't think he gets enough credit, guys, for how good a passer he is.
Howard with the ball. Back to Harden. Out to Rose. Just 5 on the clock. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
When Rose is attacking, guys, I mean, the defense has to act. He puts them on their heels.
And the second free throw is good. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Bryant outside. Pass to James. Clock at 6. Here's O'Neal. And he gets it to go.
This is where Shaq does his best work. So dangerous in tight because he's dominant close to the basket.
Here's Rose. Driving to the basket. And he jams it home with authority.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Yep, that one goes. Harden's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Another guy who can light up the scoreboard. Harden is a stat sheet stuffer.
Bryant, no good.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
From deep, Rose. And Bryant pulls it down. Here's McGrady. No good on the triple. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Rose, left side. Leonard on the wing. No good from outside. Tipped. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. On the wing, Anthony. And the layup falls.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Greg Popovich's huddle. They implored their guys to maintain their focus. The message was, don't commit any bad turnovers and no easy buckets. A simple message, Brian.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Here's McGrady. Pass to Pierce. Here's McGrady. The three is up. To win the cold spell. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Back to Bryant. Bryant outside. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Off target with the three. Here's Wade. Drains the triple. Wade's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Wade looking very relaxed and comfortable firing off the catch right there.
Left side, Davis. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Here's McGrady. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter. To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Shot on the wing. Buries the jump shot.
Basically, when Wade gets squared up to the bucket, he can make just about any shot.
Outside Curry. Pass to James. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Bryant. Sends it home from three-point land.
In the gym range, the moment he crosses half court, you better find him because he can hurt you from there.
Here's McGrady. Uses the glass on the layup. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
The three, James. He's off on that one. Oh, deflected. And